Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is One of Each Gaming, and we are back with another game that I've decided to play in the interim in between my other games, and that is Fallout 4. It's going to take me a couple minutes to actually get everything set up here so that it's properly running. So, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're back. Let's expand the comment section. Yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go. Alright, my capture card was acting up earlier, so we'll have to see. Might be edgy at the beginning. I'm so excited. This is such a great game. This is one of the few games that my brother played before me and told me, you need to play this. So, play it. I did. And man, if I did not enjoy it.
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials
I love
for
the black
you
and white.
to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Our topic today is endurance.
Okay. It's weird not to start with
We will
S.
be faced with many new and unfamiliar health risks, such as infection, sudden loss of limb, and above all, harmful radiation. Fortunately, your formidable endurance has turned your body into a hard-working machine that can resist the harmful effects of radiation and physical violence. Like any machine, then, your body must be well maintained to stay in tip-top shape. While average Joes will survive on old packaged standbys, your ironclad insides will allow you to seek fresh meat. Radiation poisoning may have enlarged your favorite meals. This means more healthful nutrition for you. Take caution not
That's a
to
big
bite off
steak.
more than you can chew.
So are we.
Endurance can also provide new options for food, some of which can be an acquired taste. Gone are the days of exercising for fun. Instead, you will need to combine athletics with crucial survival activities. The greater your endurance, the further you
Run!
can go.
Run, Sonic!
Just be certain to be mindful of others.
Our guy doesn't have great luck in these commercials.
Build your endurance, and soon you will find ways that it improves your life above ground. Of added confidence in the swimming pool, stronger, more resilient limbs to the flesh of your fellow man can regularly study your
They're really pushing the
provided
cannibalism
materials
angle.
to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
This feels just like the old Mickey Mouse commercials. 3 cheers for the Wanderers. In honor of Fallout 4's latest update, we've added new weapons, apparel, and workshops to the Commonwealth. Alright. Without further ado, let's begin. Bethesda Game Studios presents Fallout 4.
War. War never changes.
Such a strong way to open a game.
In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen.
What a
He
wife.
got his wish
My goodness.
when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Terrible moment in
The world
human
awaited
history.
Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries
That's
once
cool.
thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then,
That looks so
in
heavy.
the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource.
Mm.
The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
That was a crazy way of looping in World War I with the war that happened 130 years later. To show the cyclical nature of war. I loved that.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him
I
down
mean,
with
okay,
Russian salt tonight,
you
huh?
already
You
said
think?
2 times. I don't know if you were in that third one.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, so it's
My
tradition.
turn, big guy.
I'm always a female in these games. In most games. So we are going to be Nora. Let's see. I don't know if I should be sculpting. I don't know if I trust myself to sculpt. Let's see. Okay. Let's first look through the faces. That wasn't terrible. No, we're back at 1. I like that. Let's see. Let's. Oh my goodness. The name's She-Hulk. It's a pleasure. Okay. Okay. Right there. Okay, so extras. It's not terrible. What did you say, Andrew? Yeah, the permanent kind. Choose wisely. Oh, yeah, that looks
Absolutely
fine.
lovely.
Nope. Whoa. Oh, okay, it's not actually as bad. But it looked like a scar at first. It's cool they have this, though. damage. I'm Nora the Warlord. Hmm? She's just straight up Joker. Why so serious? Ooh. X. How do I... How do I change her hair color and stuff? Did I just screw up? That's okay. Whatevs. I see we've got one of our robots, a Mr. Handy.
Let Codsworth take care of it.
Sounds healthy.
The Broxo for all your cleaning needs.
I could use some leisure time. Robot to do some cleaning. Sorry, Codsworth. I love you, buddy, but we need to change some things. Difficulty is going to stay on normal. Vibration's going to stay on. Well, that's fine. Controls are fine. General subtitles, absolutely. We need those. Yeah. I love me a blue Pip-Boy. And we're going to crank up the voices. Turn down the music. Really turn down the effects. Make footsteps there. And radio can be... about there.
73.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
Whose comic book is that? Is that ours? Can't be the babies. Nate, are you a nerd? Secretly a nerd? Kind of look like Superman, actually. Yo, did you see that there was a trailer for a new Superman today? That actually looked kind of dope.
Who left those here?
You don't know if your husband smokes?
It's a little early to be drinking.
I know we were nervous at first, but I'm glad we got Codsworth.
Yeah, me too. He is, however, the most uncomfortable dog I've ever pet.
Looking in on next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 on Monday.
Okay.
It also appear our troops stationed overseas are experiencing some unusual weather as well.
Where are they stationed?
On the island of Mamba Jau, the nights are cold, unseasonably so for Southeast Asia. But for the 5th Infantry, that's as comfortable as an autumn jamboree. All the easier for our mechanized Hellcats to drive any screaming commie memes.
It's that salesman again. I don't know why he keeps bothering you.
And now look at sports.
Okay. Why is he keeping on bugging me?
Unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course,
I'm curious how much this will go, or if it'll just loop.
baseball. This afternoon, right here in the city, Boston's swatting Sultans will swing for the fences.
You know what? I'm not even that interested in baseball talk.
Good morning. Vaultec calling.
Not
No
interested.
offense, but no soliciting.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. No worries at all. I'm not selling anything. Not today. You
Yeah,
can't
just
begin
like,
to know
we're not
how
signing
happy
up.
I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Not right now.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
That's right.
No.
Set those boundaries.
You do. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity.
True.
I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds fancy. Go away.
Just go away.
Won't take but a moment. we do need to verify some information to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
You're supposed to say that part quietly and quickly. That's like the fine print. You don't say that stuff. What about
The
sarcastic?
apocalypse. Well, hell, sign me up.
Oh,
That's the spirit.
I didn't think it was an
let's
agreement. Okay, so I'm thinking I want at least a 4 on strength so I can carry stuff. We'll do like 2 there. We're gonna go luck about 5, 4. We'll go 4. Agility, we want some. Intelligence is pretty good. Charisma's pretty good.
Take some perception out. And get some strength.
Strength 5, perception 5, intelligence 6. Ooh, actually. It affects the number of action points in VATS. That's pretty good. At the same time. Okay, we'll go with that. Because this increases EXP, I had no idea.
Experience points too.
And then this right here affects how much you can carry, as well as how much melee damage you do. So maybe I should take wound away. I know. We'll put it back. Ah. So apparently her canon name is Nora, and they actually recorded voice lines for the name Nora for this character. So if you use the name Nora,
Wonderful.
they'll actually
That's
use your
everything.
name.
Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
You okay, Sean?
Nora, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
I love that his eyes are
I'll be
those
there in a
things
second,
above.
Alf, okay?
I actually don't know if I noticed that. How he's like blinking and stuff. Hey, Sean. What's up,
My boy
dude?
isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin?
You like that, Sean?
That's my boy, on his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
Sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
You know, I don't know if robots should be able to sound panicked, and that robot sounded kind of panicked.
Followed by, yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have
What?
lost contact with
What
our
did he
affiliate
say?
stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed
What a
reports.
mood shift.
I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
Can you imagine?
God.
Oh my god.
That
We
would
need to get to the
destroy
vault.
such
Now!
major portions of USA. That would be incredible, the amount of radiation damage.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
We'll drive to the coast. That's gotta be far enough.
Hold on, little guy. Hold on.
This reminds me of the verse from the scriptures where Jesus is discussing the end times, and he says, "In the last days it shall be as in the days of Noah. They were eating and drinking, giving in marriage, and having children, until the day that the rain fell, and Noah went into the ark. And then all of them were swept
That's
away."
absurd.
Can you imagine, like, your whole world
You
just
don't get in.
changing
I'm going
in one day?
You can't stop me.
You didn't sign up?
Okay. I'm reporting this.
We're gonna die. If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
I'm just curious.
Hey there.
Are they letting you in and not me? Someone's gonna hear about this. Are they letting you in?
Okay.
And not me?
Only registered
Someone's
vault
gonna hear about
participants get
this.
inside.
The gate to the vault is that way, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Are you registered or not?
What a great imagery, eh? Prepare for the future.
Keep it orderly.
Hiding in
We
the
will check to see
mountains.
if you're on the list.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
This is one incredibly nice thing.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the gate?
Everything we can. Now keep moving.
You can switch between third-person mode and first-person mode, which I absolutely love.
This way. In the center.
This is such powerful imagery.
Hey. Hi. I guess you're in the program too, right?
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God!
I can't even imagine.
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
You would imagine that all that radiation would have still caught them.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone, please step off
You
the
all right?
elevator and proceed
gonna
up
be
the
okay.
stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks.
We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
At least they seem pleasant.
If we left a minute later.
Yeah.
No,
We'd all
don't
be.
get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
You okay?
We made it.
You good?
This is our new home.
So it seems to be.
This one's good.
We'll get everyone through this as quickly as possible. Just head up the stairs.
Welcome. Pick up a suit right over there.
There you are. Head down that hallway there.
Can you imagine how overwhelming this would be after seeing a bomb drop?
Excuse me. Oh my God.
Especially knowing how long you'd have to
Take
be
a vault
down
suit,
here
then
because
head
of
down the
radiation. I would if Miss Abel would move.
Looks
Take a
fine.
seat.
Just step over to the
Looks good.
table.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Sure.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
All right. Lead the way, Doc.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone.
One vault
Our
suit.
home.
Now just head
Everything
down
we
the hall.
had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
How
It
long
is-
do you think we'll be down here?
What if they didn't
Oh,
make it?
we'll be going over
I
all
know
that
this
in
is a
orientation.
difficult time,
Just a few
but
medical
Vault
items
Tech
we
will
have to
be
get through
every
first.
step of the way.
Good fit.
Just checking
The
everyone
vault
off the
suit is
list as
designed
they
to be
come in.
fashionable as well as comfortable.
It's an interesting choice to do this all in-game diegetic dialogue instead of pre-rendered cutscenes where it's like you come in and this whole opening section is sort of played out in a cutscene that you have no control. And from what I can tell, from what I've played, almost all of Fallout is that style of gameplay. There's no pre-rendered cutscenes I've seen in this whole game
Prepared
except
for
for the
future,
opening.
Right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
As I said, at least they're pleasant people.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Excuse me.
It'll be okay.
Just follow your guide.
Mommy's right here.
He'll get you
See?
all situated.
Honey,
Hey.
help me.
Will
Guess
you
we're
say
some of
anything?
the lucky ones, right? Whew.
He's being fussy.
Excuse me.
Could you?
Close call, huh? And to think I thought building the vault in the neighborhood
I'm
was a
curious if
bad
there's
idea. Go on.
any
nothing to
labeling
worry
in this room as to what these pods are.
He's being fussy. Could you?
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There she is. See?
Okay, so they want me in here. Decontamination pod.
the pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
That looks like we got duped. Frickin' liars.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Cryogenic stasis. Yeah, we were frozen. Popsicleized. At least we seem to be alive. Conscious.
This is the one. Here.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
Wait. No. I got it.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
Yeah, I feel like that's escalating quickly. Oh.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitiated.
At least we still have the backup. Okay, so then it must be something to do with our specific family's DNA. Did they freeze us again? Night, dude. I think they froze us again. Ooh.
Must vacate immediately.
Okay. So my tank malfunctioned. Okay, I can punch.
Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Yeah, can you imagine the sense of betrayal? When you signed up, you were promised this future, and then they lied to you and froze you, killed your child, and trapped you in a pod?
Come on. There has to be a release.
It's twisted.
I can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone?
Straight up, is there anyone alive?
They're all dead.
Every single one of them?
Why? Why did they do this?
And how incompetent are they that they killed every single person?
They're dead. Oh, God.
Nobody in there. Okay. Okay, I can come in here. There's like a whole nother cryogenic.
Why? Why did they do this?
Is it all just going to be the same dialogue?
Why?
In my opinion, it's a little bit sensitive.
Why did they do this?
That's a little bit better, actually. I think one notch up. Yeah. Wait a second. Pip-Boy app. There we go. That's what I want. Everything to be that sort of blue. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's a beautiful blue, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to take those clipboards. but we don't actually need a crazy amount of stuff right off the bat. We're just going to be sort of looking around and gathering what's really, really important. Okay, so that's where we came from. Okay, so we can go in there. I will grab those. Okay, so that sliding door is inaccessible, apparently. Ew. Ew, can you imagine bugs that large? Like, ugh. Ooh. Ooh, Stimpak. What about you, security terminal? Confidential, confidential, confidential. Security eyes only, security eyes only. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the Vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort them to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. Okay, so that's twisted. So this was very purposeful. Bring them in, keep them in the dark, blow them away if they're not on the list. Wait a second, did I? Okay. Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. And we are just throwing the Hippocratic Oath to the ground, I guess. And must not interrupt suspension. Why would they literally tell them, don't save their lives? Why would you do that? Why? I just don't get it. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Dude, that sounds twisted. I've played enough Final Fantasy VII to know that science can be pretty twisted. Security patrols are to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the Overseer, enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault-Tec. So the Overseers seem to have some amount of autonomy because they're trusted by Vault-Tec, is sort of what I'm getting from this, is that they're able to just sort of make up their own regulations on the fly based on whatever their whims are and whatever their agenda is. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distributions of these roles is left to overseer discretion. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attack, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any organization notices or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault Tech will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 11 staff has been evacuated. Vault 111 is a classified short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the vault, while awaiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault Tech, the Overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period, unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault Tech. Alright, that was interesting. Ooh. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment, for a better future or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem right that we keep smiling at them all the time before putting them on the ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Christmas underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and the support staff and had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all-clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. Okay, so it's been 3 months. Easter, basically. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying that the all-clear signal's never coming. We can't stay in here much longer. That's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food to last for a few months. Tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient. Focus on work. Oh, he's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. I just know it. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He is one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times, from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout out that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Bro, that's crazy. So, essentially, there was a civil war that happened in the vault after we were cryogenically frozen. Okay, so you block with L2. Punch with R2. Beautiful.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so again, we don't need the junk items at the moment. Recreation terminal, eh? Remember, use of the recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. Oops. Play tape. Loading holotape. Ooh, future retro. Play a holotape game. Ooh, new milestone unlocked. I am level 175, guys. Ooh, didn't even do that. How high can you get? Donkey Kong, eh? This is amazing. Will it fall down? Okay, so it won't fall down. We're good that way. Eesh. I'm not very good at Donkey Kong. Oh, at least we have 3 lives. It's more than Donkey Kong 64 gave us. I recently had to beat this level in Donkey Kong 64. Yo, guys, actually, I'm here after the Switch 2 Direct. They are coming out with a 3D Donkey Kong game on Switch 2 coming out on my birthday. Dude, I'm pumped. 3D Mario is so much fun, but Donkey Kong 64 is quite possibly one of my favorite collectathons ever. Okay. Well, I tried my best, ladies and gents. 'Twas a good run. No. Yes, quick game. Actually, I would like that holotape. Just a completion thing. That way I can keep track of what I've got, what I don't have. Okay, so I'm going to be taking brief little, not breaks necessarily, but I have this thing called an interactive map in Fallout, and I've paid for a subscription for it. It will allow me to, oops, yeah, we'll go that way. It will allow me to keep track of everything that we have in the game so that we can actually 100% it and keep a running log of it. So unfortunately, I might be, I may or may not be stopping a little bit to keep track of things. Okay, so there is, look here, some sort of kitchen. Eat well, live well. Okay, so then this is the only way that we haven't gone. Let's thoroughly look around, make sure there's nothing too crazy. I think I gotta move down the sensitivity just a tad. That's so much better. Okay, so we came in from here. Ah, I see. Doesn't look like there's anything going on down there. Ouch. Is there another one?
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Can I activate a skeleton? But I understand that the idea is probably more looking at it. So this must have been one of the people that fell in the rebellion against Vault-Tec and against the Overseer and the security personnel. Okay, so R1's like the super powerful attack. Ah, but it requires AP. Ooh, you can heal from a water fountain, eh? Okay, here we are. Sup? 3 stim packs. I will take that. Yes, I will.
Is this all that's left?
Are you the overseer, or are you just a scientist? You might just be the scientist that was set to guard. 10mm round, 10mm pistol. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ooh, the cryolator.
Coming back later for you.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so I need to see something. I want to test something. Okay, so I have 12 out of 10. Oops. Okay, so 12 out of 60. So I have 72. Okay, I can't do anything quite yet. So back here, control access, nothing in that dresser. Preserve cigarette pack. I don't know if that's any good. Ooh, I knew exploration would pay off. I see filing cabinets. And filing cabinets have good things in them. Dude, I remember the first time that I played Fallout 1, and there was just no indication at all that I should be exploring bookshelves. And bookshelves is where they keep all the hidden items that NPCs can give to you. Or that NPCs have hidden that you can take from them, should I say. So I'm going to try and save on one save file and only one save file, but this game seems to love to generate 100,000 of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put us on a brief break. I think to keep the ambiance, I'm just going to leave the game open. I'm just going to go grab a coffee, so it's not going to be long. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. I'm loving this, by the way. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick sound check, guys, and then we'll get going again. Sounds good to me. There we go. Sorry, this is probably not pleasant to listen to. Just trying to... Oh, we haven't read this, have we? Confidential. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Okay, so that's interesting. It's telling us, here's the experiment, here's the purpose. To test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term assignments to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault-Tec technicians. Under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted. This explains why they didn't want life-saving intervention. Because they are throwing the Hippocratic Oath to the ground. This is an experiment. This isn't healthcare. Your staff is also considered expendable. Oh wait, yeah. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. Interesting. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time, as we wait for the all-clear signal. Oops. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with administration of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the Vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. I think this is the exact same, actually. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several came from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. And this vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I wish I could join them and see the promise of our new future realized. October 23rd. It's happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Residents' admittance went smoothly. I wonder if Nordhagen will come up later at all. Even the family that waited until the last moment. I was worried that there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Strange issue started today with pod C3. The subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override signal may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. There's been no all clear sign yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think that we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everybody if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all clear. Mutiny. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding that they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots! I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Brutal. Man, I get it, because this is what happens. If you're locked in a building with people you don't know, you don't really care about all that much, and it's your life or theirs.
Gotta find the terminal.
It's your life or theirs. I forgot to press the final one. The personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Please, maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Beautiful. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Wait. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. R1. Rad roach meat, rad roach meat, rad roach meat. Beautiful. Stop that. Any more? Any more of you? I'll take all you down. But yeah, I don't see a reason to utilize any of my ammunition on rad roaches.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
I mean... what is this? If this ain't a game changer, I don't know what is. Initiating. Okay, so we have our status. Our inventory. So what I want to see is we have 108. Well, I guess we can't really tell right now. Okay, so we did indeed get the Vault 111 and wedding ring. So I'm going to check those off here. And out of time. So we're not quite done out of time yet. Okay, so that activates that.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Do you hear that music, guys? Something significant is about to happen. Boom, 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 boom. The light of hope. Are you guys ready to leave? I am more than ready to leave. It's been a good run, but it's time to leave. Heck yeah. Why do I have 0 ammo? Nope. Yeah, actually, I do want to change our appearance just a little bit. How do I do hair? Apparently I can't change that. Yeah, it's weird. It's okay. It's not letting me. This is our character. Enjoy the return to the surface.
And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
I love the quest description of this. While cryogenically frozen in Vault 111, I awoke long enough just long enough to witness the murder of my wife, husband, and the abduction of my infant son. Whoa. Wow. What a great stepping out moment. You look all around. Intriguing. Speak of the devil, we're getting a whole bunch of quests here. Why did you die? Were you out here in the radiation? Okay, so that's how you get back in. So we can get some Radaway there. That's dope. Stimpack, Rad-X. Cool. Anything else around here? We're definitely going to stop by these cars. Ooh, and I see a trailer. Let's go explore the trailer, guys. It's time to loot. It's time to pillage. Let's definitely take some cram. We can leave all that for right this second, but we need that. Okay, desk's empty. Cool. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright. We did our due diligence. Yes. Thank you, Pip-Boy. I deeply appreciate that. That's helpful. Ooh, we can harvest some plants. Just gotta keep a close eye out for them. Can I harvest you? I can't harvest you. Which way is the town? Where am I going? Did I lose the plot? I might have lost the plot. And now we're climbing up rocks. Rock climbing in the post-apocalypse. Don't know where I am going, but probably not the right way. Yeah, what did I do? Let's go back to... Let's just go back. The hub flowers tempted me off the true path, but I have repented, and now I return. Ooh, more hub flowers. That comedic timing was gold. More hub flowers. Come on, run fast. Okay. I see my town. We're good. I see the people. I found the righteous path once more. I love the background music. And we're going to keep this music for a little bit, but soon I'm going to show you the true essence of Fallout 4. Something that really changed the way I play this game. Okay, so I need to go a different direction. However, I don't know how to place a marker quite yet. So what's the general direction that we need to go? About right there, so we're going to go southwest. So we're looking for something called the observation tower. Apparently it's up on the hill overlooking. And let's just come up here a little bit higher. Okay, so we are on a path, which is good. So we still need to go, I think, southeast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, southeast-ish. However, I wonder if getting up on the high ground would assist me in finding this observation tower. Right here. Very nice. That was very good. So there's a couple of other little things like this around, but I think it would probably be proper to just head back into Sanctuary Hills now. However, that water sounded tempting. You tired, Nora? I know. I'm making you run a lot. And jump up and down hills and climb rocks. You're doing good, though. Listen to that music. So homey. I don't want to set the world on fire. Oh, 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 no, no, no. No, I say no. 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 Have I taken radiation damage? It doesn't look like I've taken radiation damage. Ooh, look at this. You can get Nuka Cherry here. A relatively strong healing item. Let's come through here. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that we came in here. Ooh, we do have one bobby pin. So yeah, basically... Oh, I am the master lockpick, apparently. Clean blue suit. TV dinner. Sure. I don't know if that was worth unlocking it over, but sure. Anything else interesting in here? Ooh, that's good. I'll have to watch how much I'm carrying, though. Okay, so I'm not going to explore crazily deep yet, and you'll see why after.
As I live and breathe.
Holy crap, if it ain't my buddy Codsworth.
Soon? Was it something I said?
No, Codsworth, no.
Hey, Codsworth.
Miss Nora, just tending the garden, Mum. Though it is hard to be a green thumb when you lack the requisite digit, I'm afraid.
You're funny. You're still here.
Codsworth, you're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
That's impressive.
You seem the worse for wear. Best not let the hubby see you in that state, huh? Where is Sir, by the way?
I wish he were around. He's in a better place. He's with the Lord now.
In a better place.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Ooh, sensitive spot. Sean's been kidnapped.
Sean's been kidnapped. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
Damn straight we are.
Worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Codsworth.
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
What? You trying to gaslight me, my dude? He's like, your son wasn't kidnapped. You're either crazy or just so hungry you're hallucinating.
200 years?
200 years? Straight up.
Are you sure?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack, if you must be famished.
You're a good robot.
Codsworth,
but are
you're
you
acting
okay?
a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's
Yellow is
just
easy.
horrible.
Yellow,
2
orange, red.
centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood.
I can imagine.
Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Dude, it's actually so funny that they're pulling on... I'm pretty sure they're pulling on Beauty and the Beast here. Right? Because I actually even remember in Be Our Guest, Lumiere says, life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to it upon. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat, and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Right? It's the exact same thing. And Codsworth, that's hilarious. Stay with me.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
I understand
I
that.
did find this holotape. I believe
Ooh.
Sir was going to present it to you as as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough
My
feeling
good
sorry
and
for
faithful
myself.
servant
Shall we
Codsworth.
search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
Served me faithfully while he was gone.
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, Mum. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes?
Shall I investigate?
I love that. Yes.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
Okay, so there's some things. So first of all, Krognak the Barbarian. This gives you critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. That's amazing. First, like right off the bat, these are permanent buffs. Try to get every single magazine that you can. Also, because this is our house, I know that there's some other stuff in here. For example, this book. Endurance is probably my lowest. Okay, so we're doing good. I'm not going to try and loot any junk. Where did Codsworth go? So it's somewhere back here. Yeah. Just in here is the root cellar. And the root cellar has some just really interesting stuff. All stuff you really want to take. I'll take the aluminum can, the shovel, pork and beans. I will also take that pre-war money. Sweet, sweet pre-war money. How am I doing on inventory? Okay, so as you can see down there, 26 out of 240. We're doing fantastic. We have lots and lots of space. Gold bars, super cool. Notice the gold bars there. Those are very important. You can also grab these. These will assist you in certain ways as well as get you some bottle caps for drinking them. Just sort of thoroughly explore. Make sure you clear this out. And I don't know if we can actually do this. Ooh. I don't know why it saved a second actual save.
Locked tight.
Too difficult, eh? Okay, that's fine. We can come back. Still, it was a pretty good little loot. All right, let's go find our faithful servant. Codsworth, the guy. Can I see whose dog tags they are? Clean blue suit.
Miss Nora, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Yeah. Sean's out there.
Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, Mum? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
That's very rude. You're useless. Can you believe that?
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a
I always pronounce that as
Remember the
Concord.
way? Just across the southern footbridge out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
I mean, you could do that, but
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
are you sure you don't want to come with me, Codsworth? I'd appreciate a traveling buddy. Well, why do you have a plastic spoon? I'll take that. Silver sounds good. Ooh, I can unlock this safe. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so 38 round there. I'm also going to want that, and that. And silver. Okay. Sure. Now, in terms of weapons, where's the weapons? We're going to want to assign this. Wait a second, that didn't work, eh? How do I fix this? Yeah, it's not helping. How do I look at favorite? Okay, so nothing else really in here other than that. Let's see, that yellow fedora sounds kind of interesting. Perception +1. You know what? That's not bad. For right this second, not bad at all. With that, let's head to Concord. Can I just cross the sea? Might as well go over the bridge. Yeah, okay, Nora. You can take a breath. I won't run you out. The game's running beautifully, actually. Ooh. Oops. Weapons. I know that there's a way to manage your specials. Maybe I can go to aid. Okay, there we go. Good. Because I actually don't want to accidentally use that. Okay, so we got 2 there. We have 13 shots here. Ooh. Okay, so here's what we're going to see. So we have what? 28 plus, so 40. Okay. I still have 40. So it didn't actually help me at all. I'll grab the Drifter outfit, that's fine. I'm partial to collecting outfits. Even if we're not going to wear 90% of them. Here we have the Red Rocket Station. And as you can see, there's a puppy.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Heck yeah. Owner?
You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Yeah. Who's a good boy? Let's switch to this gun. So yeah, so I guess there is no reason to pick up enemy guns, really. That's things in the fridge. Cigarette cartons. Yeah, we'll take that pre-war money. We don't need that stuff yet. Cabinet. Cabinet. Nothing in there. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go check out the back here. I don't want to touch that actually at all. Stim pack, adjustable wrench, those things are pretty good. You get into a fight? What's happening here? Good job. Some of them have bottle caps and everything, eh?
See if he had anything worth taking.
I saw one that had mole rat teeth. What'd you find, buddy? Ooh, what did you find? Where are you going? What are we doing? Just some beer bottles, okay. Come check out the ground over here. Anything? Oh, that's something. Okay. So apparently just to the south of here is a mole rat den, which sounds interesting to say the least. Okay, we got a cooking station, but I don't want to activate this place quite yet. That all seems significant. So south. Let's see on the map here. Okay, Red Rocket, and then just to the west here it looks like. Aha! Sure. Extinguisher sounds interesting. Some glowing fungus. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see what's down here. Let's explore a little bit. Some brain fungus. Some brain fungus? I'm sorry. What the heck is brain fungus? Ooh, squishy. Okay. Yeah, I assumed there would be. Ooh, I actually did not want to do that. We're finding lots of stuff down here, which is nice. Ooh, a fusion core? Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Let's step out of the radiation. Mr. Benson, on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I would like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts in this regard. Sincerely, Gerard Phillips, Vice President of the Boston Region. Very nice. Some 10mm rounds? Heck yeah. Okay, that was a lot of radiation in there. Coolant, some brain fungus. Okay. I'm just assuming because it's down here that's going to be relatively rare stuff. And that I should probably grab this stuff. There we go. Now I can just one-shot him. Boom.
Hey.
Good job, dog meat. Okay, that's all really good.
Over here.
Okay, I want to get out of the... Yeah, dog meat commands. Hey, he healed us. Wasn't even that deep of rad, to be honest. Let's quick save, and then we'll try. Ooh, 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 too much. Okay, that sucked. Let's load that one. I know, this is save scumming, and I apologize for it, but you know, I want to get the thing.
That's it.
Ooh, some crazy stuff in here. A stealth boy and some used oil. Brilliant. Okay, so this section's clear. I think this section's clear. I think we've cleared everything important off the ground. Ooh, just a straight up Nuka-Cola. Okay. That's just the bottle. Anything in there? Not really. I think this is where we got the fusion core. Yeah. Okay, so there's some on the roof. Damn, that was really fun to explore. That was a cool little dungeon that they included here. And they really didn't need to. This was just a gas station. So they not only gave me a team member, but also, like, note. Oh, yeah, they're just telling me about the note. Okay, perfect. Oh, hello. Some wild mud fruit. Dude, we're finding everything out here. This game is just oh. Oh, we've arrived. We've arrived in Concord. Yes. Yes, that is what That is what I wanted to do. Apparently there's a lootable house. And I'm wondering if that's this one. Very nice. Ooh. Dude, a Nuka-Cola Quantum? Are you kidding me? Okay, is it in? Is it trying to attack me? Okay, so this is called VATS. I've used it a couple times now. But you can actually use it to your advantage in taking out enemies and getting free hits, basically. I, however, need to go upstairs and check if they have anything up here. Ooh, very nice. And how fitting. Oh, we can't do that one quite yet. Nice. Got some drugs. Oh, we leveled up apparently. Ooh. Sucks my intelligence is so high, actually. Because I really like that idea. Okay, but where is the lockpicking? I'm pretty sure lockpicking is a part of this one, isn't it? Oh. Locksmith. Okay, so that'll be our next level up. Okay, so I gotta follow this till it branches off this way. And I should find one more lootable house right here. Beautiful. Ushanka hat. What is an Ushanka hat? Will that be better? No. Intelligence +1. I see. Nice. I think I'm going to put back on the yellow fedora, though. Ooh. Oh, look at that one. Was that not perfect luck? Okay, I'm still going to try and drop the weapon one more time. See if it does edit. Ooh, it added. It definitely oh, actually, I don't know if it added because of the gun or because of getting the ammo. This is laundered green dress. Nice, some whiskey. Ooh, nice. Okay. Apparently there's one first aid kit around here, so sugar bombs, Instamash, stim pack. There we go. Beautiful. Now apparently if I keep on ooh. Kickball. How eerie to see a desolated, abandoned park. Okay, so I'm going to follow the way this way. I believe it's this one. Ah, I see. Okay, so it's... Ooh, the workhouse, hey? What's going on in here, eh? Eh? Very Canadian to me. This game's fun to explore in, actually. Especially with this guided sort of exploration where I can see the points on the map, but then I can go in and just explore the buildings myself, kind of knowing where things are. Maybe some would call that cheating, and that's totally a legitimate position, but I really enjoy it and don't have a whole lot of time to mess around with things like that, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's not a safe. Ooh, what are you? You're just to the Commonwealth, okay. Okay, let's come back upstairs, because we didn't finish exploring up here. What's on this floor? I don't know if I can make that jump. I can make that jump, holy crap. Nice, and we got some Radaway as reward. Ooh, we got so much more than that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Jumping's pretty good in this game, actually. It's not too bad. You can go a fair distance. I'm not sure why I'm taking the burnt textbook exactly. Okay, so there's advanced in here. So I won't mark this one as complete on my map. But we'll still do a pretty thorough investigation real quick to garner any good items we can. Okay, so this is Commonwealth. That really sucked. I did not mean to do that. 3 rads, so we don't want that. It all kind of gives me rads, doesn't it? Purified water doesn't. Okay. Now can I just hop down? Good. What way am I running? mean, there is something here. Is this the one? This looks like it. Looks like we can loot this. Nice. We got a chem box going on here. Ooh, I love bobby pins. Okay. Now let's come on up. Ooh, hello, Capstash. Sure, I'll grab the bottle. I see you. Darn it. Okay, so it's gonna be like right there. A little bit further this way. No, that's worse. It's a little further this way. There we go.
Nice.
And we can get that. Beautiful. Let's see. Pin box and food, sleeping bag, and a safe. Yep. We got everything there. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Looks like some sort of camp. Oh. These are not friendly. Not friendly at all. Okay. Ooh. That's fine. We can deal with that. Let's pop one of those for extra strength. Okay, there we go. We got him. Anyone else? You poor scavenger, man. Ooh. Glow sight pipe pistol. So that's going to be... And then we can do that there. Perfect. Yeah, we will take all of that. Don't need that. Leather left arm plus. We can put that on. Cause see, you can. I don't know if you notice, you can put that on top of your vault suit, and it actually gives you better overall defense. So now what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna look through here, and we have lots of rad roach meat. So we're gonna make grilled rad roach, mole rat chunks, some mutt chops, even though we don't have a whole lot. Cool, we can do that. She's very excited. Okay, and that's that. Now that we've done some cooking, we have some good defense. Let's wander our way back to that house. Where are we at? Okay, we're on the outskirt border, basically. There's nothing down this way. So should just be able to, like, go south, because we're heading for, I'm pretty sure, this giant building over here.
Where'd they go? We've got this.
Okay, who's attacking? Let's wait. Yeah, damn it. Man, why'd you have to do that? Let's take that and that. And actually, we'll take all those just because we can use most of them. Leather Raiders would cover everything, so that's not what we want. Slightly less heavy. Why can I wear both of those? That's crazy. That's actually really nice. And then if we were to do... Let's put it on the other side of our pipe.
Up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Grab that laser musket. Okay. So we only have 15 cells. Okay, a couple more cells. I think we have the right leg. Again, I think we have the right leg. Knuckles might be kind of nice. Okay. Okay, so this is our, like, first official story mission kind of dungeon area. This is the Museum of Freedom. A very cool concept to review American history.
No way I can pick
Okay, can't get through there.
No more British occupation.
Back to England with you.
There's going to be a raider that pops up. Okay, so nothing in here, so let's just take a quick check around. See if there's anything we can loot. Looks like nothing. Okay, so just down here, we can try to unlock our first computer terminal. Hacking. Select a potential password with L, press X to enter it. If your chosen password is incorrect, the number of letters that match the terminal's password, both letter and position, will be displayed on screen. So, let's try 60. So there's 2 likenesses. Maybe TY? I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe hides? No. Okay, we need to wait a second. Oops, did not mean to snap that. I went a little too hard on it. There we go.
Yes.
Now let's try and hack it. Takes. It has 1 likeness. also has one. Likeness is 0, so it's not A. Maybe dregs? Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That's okay, we can grab the fusion core here. So that's pretty cool. I want to do this at least for the EXP.
Nice.
Very nice.
My first gunfight, rookie.
Okay, it's nothing down there. Some stuff in there. Ooh.
Come on, tough guy. Come on.
Should I be going up? Ooh, switchblade.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around with a shot. I need some goddamn fire support.
Yep, absolutely destroyed. I'll take that. And I'll maybe take that. It's okay, we'll deal with that in 1 minute.
Made a big mistake, rookie.
Oh, right in the face. My mate made a huge mistake. He thought he made the... Ooh, actually Raider left leg. I don't think we have the left leg yet. Sword. Okay, let's level up. Not pickpocket. There we go. Okay, now we can do the advanced safes back in Concord, so that'll be really good. I also, I'm pretty sure I saw an ammo bag here. Sure, handcuffs. Yep.
This shouldn't take long.
What's in here? I am not a huge fan of how slow this weapon is to load. I am a fan of how powerful it is.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Okay, so nothing around here. Did I already? Yeah, I already looted this. Ooh, 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 that sucked. I was not paying attention to how much health we had. Damn. Okay, so not terribly far. I can deal with this.
Someone's out there.
Who's putting Dogmeat in danger? Ah, damn it. Again, I wasn't paying attention to my HP. This game's kind of overstimulating in that you don't look down very often, in my opinion. You just kind of keep on going with the flow, and... Okay, where is my puppy?
Just getting started.
I need to find Dogmeat. I need to make sure that guy's okay.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let's inventory aid. Something I cooked. Yup, you're in trouble, buddy. As soon as you saw me so calm, you should have been terrified. No caps. No caps. Kinda caps. Okay, so this is this whole room, so we're good here.
You'll be any different?
Okay, so it's looking like just through here.
People in here. The door ain't opening until those raiders
Kill the
clear out.
raiders. Okay. Oh, you just gave me the easiest shot, dude. Thank you.
Getting tired yet?
Dude, did you just flame yourself? Okay. Head? Oh, nice. Luck is with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Man,
So now we can get Robco. Includes the Atomic Command holotape game.
I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe? Nope.
Okay, let's... Sup, Preston?
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill.
God damn it.
As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5.
That's
It's
a
just
lot
me,
to deal with.
The Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Yeah, sounds
Sorry.
rough.
Sounds really rough.
Thanks.
I
Good
look
to meet
awful.
Someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong.
Damn it.
But, well, we do have one idea.
Okay.
Well, let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Okay. I'm following.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
I dig.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right?
Sounds like we go crazy.
Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Thank you, Preston. I appreciate you. Okay, that sounds good. We're good on that stuff.
We need help, and we get a Vault Dweller? What are you going to do in that stupid jumpsuit? Bleed to death?
Hey.
Something coming. And it's
Ooh, a perception bobblehead. Your perception has permanently gone up by 1. Very nice. Okay, let's come through here. Nothing in those. Is this the wrong way?
You're with the rescue team?
Like it or not, we're all counting on you.
I think we did go the wrong way. I think we're supposed to come up here. That was beautiful.
Man, what are you waiting for?
You know, I'll go. Don't worry.
Shit! Wait, bing.
There we go. 50's not a terrible chance. Not enough. I need to heal. There we go. Actually, I'm going to come back inside. I need to figure out a way up. I found the way up. Is there anything? Log. Oh, do you know what we didn't do? Let's go into miscellaneous. We never listened to this one. It's really hard to hear. You're cute. Ooh.
Why don't you get down here? Give me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people can protect my boys. I'll give you that.
Okay, that was one of them. Okay, if I fall, good. No fall damage in this.
Take them down. Looks like they're gone. I thought I heard something.
Ooh, Bristle, buddy, I think you chose the wrong person to mess with. I sounded really happy about that. Okay, a chess piece. Oh my gosh, what? What? Okay, wait. Minigun needs to be on there. And equipped right now. Okay, well. Okay, let's back up. Oh, come on, no. That's very rude. Let's get out of here. Dog, you need to chill out with this death claw. Heck yeah. Have we cleared Concord of hostiles? There you go, Poppy. You doing better? Oh, we are out. I gotta watch my HP. I'm really low. Okay, and we cleared Concord. Okay, where's the museum? Also, who just hit me? 'Cause that was rude. Ah. I found it.
Easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
What's up, Preston?
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you are on our side.
Feelings mutual.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
Thank you. What now?
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
Sure.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You are a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Okay.
I knew it. Please, tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Jewel of the Commonwealth.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
But shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, well, she's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So, Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody?
Yeah, anyone?
Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Autobots, roll out. But first, we didn't really get a chance to listen to this.
United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. Cause, EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canowar were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
No doubt. That's so sad, actually. But it's cool environmental storytelling, letting us know about all of that.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
Yeah, that would do some damage. I only have 20 HP. Let's see if that fills it. Nice. Jeez, we are walking slow. Should I walk with him all the way?
First time I've seen one of these things up close. I'm very glad it's already dead.
Where? Where's the death claw? Oh, interesting. Concord Civil Access, eh? Yellow trim plate. Ooh, okay. What's through here? These guys are dead, eh? Why? What happened back here? Beautiful. Yeah, I figured that would do some pretty serious damage. What was that? Mole rat? Okay, so that's an exit. We don't necessarily want to just exit. Tado. Radaway. Very nice. What's down here? Yeah, let's wait till he looks up. And we can execute a critical here. My goodness, this thing is beefy. You can't run away. Thank you. Okay, so we're kind of back to where we were. How exactly am I supposed to get in there? Probably not like this, but that's how I did get on. Nice. Reese level 4. Not quite sure what exactly I want to level up though. So this would be this. Okay, all's well in here. Okay, where's this lead me? Ah, I see. Easiest to find when using eastern access. Go down the stairs, enter the first room on your left. Sit on my left. Oh yeah. Very nice. Actually, did that say... Let's definitely drop one of you. Okay, that's all good there. We'll grab that for sure. Oh, and there is what I am looking for. Taboo tattoos. Wonderful. That's the main thing that's in here. So now I should just be able to head on back out cleanly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is indeed more in Concord that we can do, that I intend to do, but unfortunately tonight I do indeed need to end the stream. Yeah, so these all must be auto saves. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching. We got 2 trophies in total. We got War Never Changes. And we got Future